Our story begins not with kings or empires, nor with the rise and fall of civilizations, but with the earth itself, restless, ever-changing, and alive with elemental power. Europe's dramatic landscapes, towering Alps, rugged Pyrenees, deep fjords, and sweeping plains are the result of continents colliding, mountains rising, and glaciers carving their way across the land over millions of years. These forces have shaped not only the scenery but the very foundation of life here. The fertile soils that nourish our crops, the winding river valleys that cradle our towns, and the mineral seams hidden in ancient rocks are all gifts from this ancient geological turmoil, each layer telling a story of upheaval and renewal. Even the iconic chalk cliffs of Dover standing sentinel above the sea, and the steaming volcanic fields of Iceland, alive with geothermal energy, are chapters in this epic story of creation and transformation. This deep, often hidden history connects us to a land millions of years in the making, a land that has witnessed unimaginable change and survived countless cataclysms. Our continent's breathtaking diversity, stretching from the wild Atlantic coast to the distant Ural Mountains, is a direct result of this tumultuous and creative past, a testament to nature's enduring power. Each unique ecosystem, from mysterious limestone caves to ancient towering forests, is woven from these geological threads shaped by the forces of fire, ice, wind, and water. We are, for a brief moment, the custodians of this extraordinary legacy, a legacy shaped by fire, ice, and the relentless passage of time, reminding us of our place in a story far greater than ourselves. When we think of wilderness, the Amazon's vastness comes to mind, a global powerhouse of biodiversity and climate regulation. Its endless green canopy stretches for thousands of miles, sheltering countless species, many still undiscovered. The Amazon's rivers and trees breathe life into the planet, influencing weather patterns and absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide. It's a symbol of nature's raw power and resilience. But Europe's own wild heart beats in the Białowieża forest, a tiny remnant of the primeval woods that once covered the continent. Nestled on the border of Poland and Belarus, Białowieża is a living link to a time before cities and roads, when forests stretched unbroken across Europe. Though small compared to the Amazon, Białowieża is a living museum, home to ancient oaks and the European bison. These mighty animals, Europe's heaviest land mammals, roam freely among trees that have stood for centuries, their presence a testament to successful conservation. Its value isn't in its size, but in what it represents, a glimpse of Europe's lost wildness and a reminder of what's at stake. Białowieża is a sanctuary for rare species, a refuge for plants and animals that have vanished elsewhere. The Amazon shows us nature's scale. Białowieża shows us what we must protect at home. Both forests, though different in size, are equally important in their own ways. Saving places like Białowieża is as critical as global efforts to protect the Amazon. Each forest, whether vast or small, plays a unique role in sustaining life and balancing our planet's ecosystems. These last wild refuges are vital for Europe's biodiversity and resilience. They harbor genetic diversity, support rare wildlife, and help buffer us against climate change. They are living laboratories for restoration and hope, teaching us how nature can recover if given the chance, and inspiring new generations to care for the wild. The fate of Białowieża is our direct responsibility. Its future depends on the choices we make today, both as individuals and as a society. Protecting it is a test of our commitment to nature. It challenges us to value what remains and to act before it's too late. Wilderness is not just far away. It's part of our heritage, woven into our history and identity. By safeguarding Białowieża, we preserve a living legacy for future generations. Europe's mild climate is a gift from the Atlantic Ocean's powerful currents, especially the AMOC, a giant conveyor belt of warm water. This oceanic heat transfer keeps our winters mild, our ports ice-free, and our farmlands productive. Without it, Europe would face winters as harsh as Canada's. The AMOC's delicate balance of temperature and salinity is crucial for our way of life. As warm water flows north and sinks, it drives the entire system, supporting our climate and agriculture. For centuries we took this for granted, but now we know its stability is fragile. The AMOC is not just a scientific curiosity, it's our lifeline. Our weather, food and comfort depend on this invisible ocean engine. Recognizing this connection is the first step to understanding our vulnerability in a changing world. The Arctic may seem remote and untouched, a world away from our daily lives, but the changes unfolding there are sending Europe and the rest of the world a clear and urgent warning. Greenland's vast ice sheet is melting at an unprecedented rate, pouring billions of tons of fresh water into the North Atlantic each year. This surge of meltwater is disrupting the delicate balance of ocean currents, especially the powerful AMOC. The influx of fresh water weakens the sinking process that drives our climate system, making it harder for warm and cold waters to circulate as they should. Scientists warn that the AMOC has already slowed, possibly reaching its weakest point in over 1,000 years, a change with far-reaching consequences. If this slowdown continues dramatically, Europe could face much colder winters, shorter and unpredictable summers, and chaos for agriculture and food production. The predictability of our seasons would vanish, threatening not just food security, but also the stability of economies and communities across the continent. The Arctic is warming faster than anywhere else on Earth, acting as a global alarm bell that cannot be ignored. Our relentless greenhouse gas emissions are fueling this crisis, accelerating the changes in the Arctic and beyond. The fate of Greenland's ice is directly tied to every farm, river and city in Europe, linking distant landscapes in a shared destiny. We are all part of a deeply interconnected system, where changes in one region ripple across the globe, affecting us all. The Arctic's message is clear. Our actions have global consequences, and the time to act is now. Despite daunting challenges, a green revolution is underway across Europe. The European Green Deal is turning ambition into action, transforming economies and societies. Offshore wind farms in Denmark are powering millions with clean energy. Solar arrays in Spain are powering millions with clean energy. These projects create jobs, drive innovation, and build energy independence. Cities like Paris are pioneering sustainable urban living, making communities healthier and more resilient. Cities like Amsterdam are pioneering sustainable urban living, making communities healthier and more resilient. Even former industrial regions are reinventing themselves with green technology and just transition principles. The Green Deal ensures no community is left behind. Economic prosperity and environmental protection can go hand in hand. Europe is proving that positive change is possible. Europe's green transition is also about making space for nature again. Rewilding is restoring natural processes, from freeing rivers to reintroducing keystone species. Dam removals across Europe are revitalizing river systems, bringing back migratory fish and improving water quality. In the mountains, wolves, bears and lynx are returning, restoring balance to ecosystems. Beavers are engineering wetlands, boosting biodiversity and resilience. Rewilding isn't just for remote areas. Urban projects are bringing nature back to cities, improving well-being. These efforts show that coexistence with wildlife is possible, even in crowded places. Rewilding Europe is a story of hope and renewal. Our journey reveals Europe's deep connection to the planet's systems and challenges. We are not an island. Our fate is tied to the Amazon, the Arctic, and beyond. Europe has the resources and responsibility to lead the global transition to sustainability. The European Green Deal is a declaration of this commitment. Our restoration projects and green innovations are models for the world. Protecting Europe's wild heart is both a moral imperative and a necessity. Local actions, renewable energy, Rewilding, greener policies, build global change. Every restored wetland and solar panel is a step toward a healthier planet. Our destiny is shaped by today's choices. Europe's future and the planet's depend on what we do now.